Hey everyone, just going over week 3 learning resources and assignments. So you'll see that you have a few chapters in the textbook this week, chapters 10, 12, 15, and 16. It would be helpful before reading these chapters to review some of the chapters that we went over in Social Work 630, especially related to psychodynamic practice, just to give you a bit of a refresher. Maybe just skim through a bit before you read the chapters. These chapters are going to be more related to application of theoretical frameworks and special consideration to different populations. So we're going to be looking at psychodynamic theory and gender. We're going to be looking at mood disorders and anxiety disorders as well as just the general application of the theory to practice. You'll see that we also have some articles that kind of carry on some of that theme. So we'll be looking specifically at, again, different populations and how to implement theoretical frameworks into work with those specific populations. So you see we have some articles related to eating disorders, homeless youth, other generally homeless population, application of self-psychology. We've done a lot of work in understanding the actual theory thus far, but this week we're going to be getting into a little bit more in terms of how to carry that out in practice and what that might look like in a therapy session. So you are going to choose 2 of these articles as usual to learn more about, and then you're going to choose one from this grouping of articles. We are looking a bit more in these articles at the evidence-based practice, so we're getting more into use of cognitive behavioral therapy primarily through these articles here. Moving down, we do have one video this week. This is related to CBT. It is Judith Beck. This is going to be really helpful in terms of really understanding cognitive therapy. For many people, cognitive therapy is at least used in treatment. At least aspects of it might be used in treatment, if not being the primary theoretical framework. Cognitive therapy is very useful in terms of encouraging change, even if you're using a more psychodynamic approach as the basis for your treatment. You will also, in one of your discussions this week, be compiling a video repository. So I'm encouraging you to also view some of your classmates' videos that you do post. For your first discussion this week, you will be choosing one of these 3 case scenarios. So you have relational problem, anxiety, or depression. And, we have done some readings this week related to all of those issues. You are going to name the case scenario that you're going to be discussing, and you're going to provide a brief summary of one of the articles that you read this week that might pertain to that case. And I'm looking for you specifically to provide at least 3 specific main ideas from that article. And remember, it must be related to the case that you chose. And then you are going to summarize the ideas of how you might use the content from that article to provide treatment to the case chosen. So you're identifying the theoretical model, and you're also going to indicate some techniques and specifically how you would carry those out within this case. You are also required to have at least one response to one of your classmates. Just as usual, just provide some constructive feedback, maybe some good positive reinforcement. I want to see that you are also reading some of the ideas of your classmates. So as I mentioned previously, you will be including some videos into one of your discussions this week. It is this discussion. You're going to be searching the internet or psychotherapy.net to find 1 or 2 videos or podcasts that you think might help in terms of the application of theories to practice. So again, we're focusing specifically on application of theories. So this could be, for example, you might find a video where a specific intervention might be carried out, or even a full therapy session. We're looking specific for application in these videos, not necessarily just an explanation of theory. We're looking for how those theories are carried out. And this can be related to any theoretical framework that you might choose. It can be, again, something that you might want to learn more about, and you can find a video and that can further your own learning. Or it can be something that you've already experienced, or that you know something about, and you know there's a good video out there regarding the application of that theory. And then, like I said, it would be helpful to view a few of your classmates' videos just to really get an idea of what everybody is looking at and some different types of applications of theory or interventions. But you are only required to respond to one of your classmates and just identify some things that might have been helpful to you regarding that video. So that's all we have for this week. As usual, reach out with any questions, and I hope everyone has a great week.